Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome back to another video. Massive video today. As you know, not been a video for a week. Lazy. Had a bit of time off. I've got lots to talk to you about today. A couple of massive announcements. Also, the sort of future of the channel, what's going on, stuff like that. You know, a proper full-on channel update. And also talking about what we're doing next in Football Manager. The next big stream. And also a fan visit. Not fan visit. I'm not going around somebody's house. We're doing a fan event. Okay, right, let's just get straight into it. Firstly, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody that has supported this channel. As you can... Oh, no, I'm going to never get that right. As you can... Point to it like a normal person. Fucking... There! Should edit that out. That's how many subs we've got. That's a live sub count, so it could go up through this video. Well, that'll be exciting. But we have hit 20,000 subscribers. 20,000 of you crazy motherfuckers have joined me on this journey, man. And I just wanted to say a massive thank you, really. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that's made me feel welcome into the community. Everybody that's watched, viewed, liked, commented, Patreon, watches the ads, buys the merch, checks out the stream, all that sort of stuff. Even if you do none of those things but just watch the occasional video, then thank you so much for making my dreams become a complete reality. Right, that's enough of the sop. I'm not going to cry. Like half the people watching it. I remember when he did this last time, he cried. No, not crying. Right, big announcements time. The first thing is to celebrate 20,000 subscribers. We're doing a couple of very special things. The first thing is on the 11th... 11th of August. I did write it down because... Is it the 11th of August? Doubting myself now. Yes, Friday, this Friday, the 11th of August, couple of days' time, I am doing a 6-hour stream. And it's going to be to celebrate 20,000 subscribers. We're going to do the first 2 hours will be Football Manager. And then we're going to play 2 hours of Motorsport Manager and 2 hours of Darkest Dungeon. Like, really have some good time. Just have a great laugh, relax, chill out, chat, shit, and all that sort of stuff you expect from a stream. It's not, my number's not going to go up, is it? It's just not. It's too late. I'm recording this at 2 a.m. Nobody's going to subscribe at this point. Took me fucking ages to get that fucking thing to appear as well. You won't believe. Yeah, so the stream is happening Friday, so I'd love it if you come and check it out. I think starting 8 p.m. GMT. So in the first 2 hours, we're going to play Football Manager, but also in the background, we're going to have the first Premier League game of the season on, so we can chat and laugh at people falling over and diving lots and all that sort of good stuff. So make sure you're there. Friday. This Friday. 8 p.m. I'm so useless at this. 8 p.m. GMT. The link to my Twitch account is in the description below if you're not already followed. So follow now to make sure you're ready when I go live. So the next thing I want to talk about, sort of, you know, coincides with that, is these motherfuckers. They're finally coming out. We've hit 20,000 subscribers. I'm finally releasing these. These are the embroidered Loki Doki beanies. There is 250 of these. And that is all there will ever be, because you guys know how much of a ball ache it was to get these fixed and stuff, and because they were useless. So I was just like, never doing that again. So there's only going to ever be 250. They're going to go on sale on Friday, the same time as the stream. So if you want one of those, do pick it up. Please, somebody buy one, because otherwise I've got a box of 250, or 248, because I'm keeping two. 250... beanies in a box downstairs. If I don't sell any, I am not in a good way. Right. Also, every beanie does come with free dog hair, because apparently, even though the box has been sealed and in a room that the dogs never go in, they've all got dog hair on. So you get free dog hair. So if you're into your DNA stuff, you can maybe clone Loki or something like that. You might actually end up with one of the cats or something. I can't promise you which animal you'd get. But yeah, so stream Friday, merch Friday. It's what's the Jesus? I'm out of touch. I haven't recorded a video for a few days. What's that? Quickest, fastest, first person gets it. There's a saying. It's like an obvious saying. You know what I mean? They go on sale, you buy them as quick as you can. Fuck me, right? Let's pretend that never happened, right? Okay, the biggest thing of all I want to talk about in this video today is on the Saturday, 16th of September, I will be appearing in all my glory, not naked, I suddenly thought, no, at the National Video Game Arcade, which in Nottingham, which go Google it, I'll leave a link in the description, but the National Video Game Arcade is a kind of museum type, sort of science museum to gaming. They've got lots of classic arcade machines and classic games. You can play on tons of them. It's a really cool place, and it just so happens they're doing a special event to mark Football Manager, so their sort of history and Football Manager and where it's going even in the future. Some of the people that work in Football Manager, I'm not sure if Miles is going to be there. I'm not sure, so I'm not going to say either way. But a bunch of SI people are going to be there. Me and Lelujo are going to be there. Plus, we've invited a bunch of other content creators from YouTube, other FM creators, to come along and just sort of hang out with us. Hang out with us for the day at the National Video Game Arcade. It's going to be a really fun thing. We haven't planned anything in particular. It's going to be quite relaxed. We're all just going to have a chill. We did consider, me and Lulu, we haven't finalised this, but we did consider making it everybody has to turn up as a full kit wanker. If you don't know what a full kit wanker is, it's basically somebody that goes, like, you used to get fans turning up to Bournemouth games and they'd be wearing the full kit. You know, short socks and everything. You don't have to wear football boots. That's okay. We'll let you off. But we're not sure about that yet. But we're going to have a fun day. We might do a Q&A, some live streaming, some random shit, or just hang out in the inn, or just go get pissed. You could all just go to the pub. But you can come if you're younger than that. It's fine. Just make sure you're accompanied by an adult. That's like legal stuff, isn't it? Because it will be at the NVA, and I think it's £9.50 to get in. But... so you can book any time. Yes, look, the sub just went up. It's a thing. It's a real thing. There. It went up. I promise you. Rewind and you'll see it. It was too excited about it. What I'll do is I'll link to Lelujo's video about it in the description. He's been arranging it with the NVA, so he's got a bit more detail on it. So I'll leave a link to his video in the description. It's going to be a ton of fun. I think it's a tenner to get in. I think you can buy the tickets now. We've got room for about 100 people. In my head, I can't stop thinking that nobody's going to turn up. And it scares me. And that'll be embarrassing. Just me and Lelujo and our girlfriends. And that's it. But either way, we're going to do it regardless. But we hope a bunch of you can turn up. It's going to be a good laugh, get some photos done, you know. And also a good way to meet. If you want to become a FM creator, come along, because we're here to ask questions. Or if you're already creating YouTube, FM YouTube stuff, even just other gaming-related stuff, come along to the event, because you get to meet a load of other creators where you can, you know, arrange collaborations and all that sort of good stuff. It's just going to be a really good laugh. So I'm flying over on the Friday night from Northern Ireland to Nottingham, spend the day in Nottingham, come back Sunday morning, bish, bash, bosh. Job done. It should be a laugh. And that, like I said, that's on the Saturday the 16th of September. Good stuff. Right. Lastly, before I waffle you all to death, I just wanted to talk about the channel update, what's going on with the channel. So my break wasn't planned as such. Normally what I try to do is record videos and then just on a sort of daily basis. But as I get towards the end of the week, I'll record a couple of extra videos, so that I don't have to do any recording at the weekend when the missus is home. She's quite happy for me to record, but I record in the lounge, so it's kind of unfair to her for, you know, can you fuck off, please? I've got a video to record. Doesn't really go down too well. So I recorded a few extra in advance, and then I decided to sort of just have maybe a couple of extra days off, and then that turned into a week. Because I suddenly realised I've been doing this, you know, the channel's been going, I don't know what it is, like about 20 months or something like that. But in actual reality, it's been going 2 years, because as you guys, any of you guys know that talk to me, I do a ton of YouTubey stuff. So when I decided to do YouTube, it was like hours and hours of research, tons of stuff just to know what I'm doing, how to get started, and all that sort of good stuff. And I've worked, I don't know, I have no idea, 70, 80-hour weeks every week since I started, because I'm constantly, you know, as well as obviously recording the videos and then doing the editing and uploading and rendering and handbraking and then thumbnail and then SEO and then, you know, all the good stuff that goes on with it. You know, tons of time spent doing research, tons of times is like looking up SEO articles, you know, trying to make myself better, watching other creators, you know, that sort of stuff. And I hadn't stopped. So this week has done me a world of good. It was nice just to switch off. I didn't answer any comments. Apologies if you've left a comment in the last few days and I haven't replied. I just wanted to take a almost total break, because if I still spent 2 hours a day, which is roughly what it takes to read and answer my comments, and then I'm going on Twitter all the time, I'm not actually really taking a break. So I kind of just went, no, but I will be back on the comment replying trail from tomorrow. So what's going on the channel? So we've almost finished our MLS adventure. I know that the Champions League carries over to next year, but we're basically just going to do the Champions League. I'm not going to do the whole of next season. We're just going to see if we can beat those bloody Mexicans. Yeah, do it for Trump. That's a thing. Just, you know, just see if we can do well in the Champions League. And then that series is ending. I have announced the new series, which is basically a flipped leagues. You know, we did the experiment. Go a couple of weeks back and there's an experiment where all the conference sides are in the Premier League are in the conference, Championship are in League 2 are in Championship. And I want to take one of these conference clubs that's been propelled into the Premiership, because I know that in the experiment, the first sort of few teams to get promoted back into the Premiership just destroyed the conference teams that had been there for 4 years, because they hadn't grown up enough in time. So I thought it'd be a really fun save to see if we can build a team quick enough before the Premier League boys get back in. And also I thought that first summer transfer window is going to be really interesting, because we're a conference club in the Premiership, but we don't suddenly get a load of money, because that doesn't really come in till next year with the prize money and the TV money. So we're not going to have a massive budget, but also there's going to be good players that are now in League 2 and League 1 that would want to come to the Premiership. And so what I thought I'd do is the first episode of that save is actually going to be a couple, maybe 3 hours long. And I know that sounds crazy, and a lot of you have no interest in that whatsoever. That's fine. What I'm going to do is create this, just do the summer transfer window, the first transfer window, and record it all. But then what I'll do is, for people that don't enjoy that sort of long-form content, I'll do a normal transfer roundup episode the next day. You know, normal 15, 20-minute episodes, talking about the transfers, who we bought in, and then the first game of the season. So you've got, you know, 2 ways to watch it. I thought that might be a really interesting thing, because I know there is some people that would like to see the transfers and stuff. I have no idea how long it's going to be, right? So don't hold that against me. So that's the plan for Football Manager. And with the other 2, Darkest Dungeon and Motorsport Manager, they're going to continue as normal. So from sort of tomorrow onwards, you'll start seeing the videos appear again. As always, I try to go for 2 to 3 episodes of Darkest Dungeon and Motorsport Manager a week, so it covers most days. That's the plan. Obviously, anything else that takes my fancy, if a random game appears on Steam or just something I haven't played and I fancy it, then it could well appear. So that, you know, subject to change, as always, my channel. So there we go. That is the update done. Again, I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's supported the stream. I apologise if you've donated on Patreon in the last week, because I haven't even checked that. I know it's jumped. We hit our 1,000, by the way. For those wondering, we did hit the 1,000, so thank you very much. It's dropped down quite heavily since, but that's fine. Hang on, you will see shit on the screen coming up. Yeah, so we're back down to. If you're wondering who that woman is, that's that's not Philip DeFranco. I'm just going to be lazy and position this right. There we go. There. Oh. Never mind. Just pretend that never happened. That was me learning how to record. I was on Reddit learning how to record a bit of the screen. Right. You don't be on fourth wall breaking. I'm just showing you behind the curtain. It's a very thin curtain. Right, I'm going to shut up now. I'm just quite excited to be back. I do feel like rejuvenised and stuff. So expect lots of videos and expect lots of good videos. One last bit, Total War Warhammer 2, I will be doing unit guides for. They were really popular when I did it for one, so it will get a bit spammy when that game comes out, because there's a lot of unit guides to do, but I hope you'll forgive me. Right, there we go, guys. Thank you very much to everyone that supported this channel so far. I love you all dearly, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.